I think this is potentially the most heartfelt video I've made in a long time. And this is for you who has been feeling like you're repeating cycles, you're losing yourself, you're wanting more, but it's just not there yet. And you know you're meant for more, but it's just not in your reach. And you tend to go back into feeling despair, suffering, coping, meeting the same people that are not elevating your opinion of you or your life. Because one, you were never meant to outsource your self-love like that. And two, these people are just not equipped to give you the love that you need to give yourself. When we accept who we are, it's funny because that's when we start to change without even trying. And I know you've been feeling like something needs to change and it can't remain the same anymore, but how you are so used to the situation you're in that it feels challenging to even think of a way to exit because you're used to it and it feels difficult and hard and painful. And then you say that you love the pain, but the level at which you feel anything is the level at which you can feel everything. And you deserve more than the pain, I promise. I know this is deep for no reason, but you deserve more than the pain. You are about to find so many great answers in the parts of yourself that you forgot about for so long. Of course you did mistakes. We all did. But through everything that made you feel embarrassed or not enough or shy or that you felt like you had to compensate for, there were so many great pieces and elements of yourself here and there that you didn't really get to see back then because you were so in the moment. And then you are so in another moment of trying to reinvent yourself and rebuild yourself. And I don't think you've seen how much you've done from an outside perspective. And I'm so excited to see what is it that you find in this old version of yourself. That despite their mistakes, they had some great elements. They had some great parts of them. And that now you're wanting to bring everything together. Perhaps leave some that doesn't really serve you anymore, but bring back some things that ultimately were always meant to be a part of you. And we can resist who we are and think ourselves outside of our spirit and our soul. Perhaps there's an ideal way to exist and we already are so fixated on that our own story doesn't even matter anymore. Who we are to the core doesn't really matter anymore because we're always comparing it to the rational thought of what we should be. And it feels so good to feel you releasing judgment about your past self and finally understanding that you are the one consuming your own hatred and your own judgment towards yourself. And this is why it feels hard to root for yourself, to support yourself fully. You get busy and busier and you get more distracted, and then you kind of forget why is it that you are here. Almost becomes normal to just act, just perform, just do, and compare ourselves here and there, and trying to soothe by perhaps even outsourcing that acceptance towards other people and trying to get into relationships to fulfill a need that only you can truly heal and provide for. It's as if you've been the prisoner, but also the one who holds the key. And you're finally just giving yourself a chance at letting go of your own judgment. Because the more you hate yourself for something, the more you'll consume that energy, and the more you will attract people that will want to repress you too, and you'll start to feel like this is really the right thing to do because everyone confirms around me what I'm feeling about myself. But meanwhile, you just needed to let go yourself to attract people that will really look out for you in a way that adds to the entire perfect person that you are for yourself right now at the stage that you can be. Because if there was anything more that you could do, you would be doing it right now. And the reality is that we want to add things before removing what has been on our shoulders. And that weight, that block, the way that your throat kind of hurts where you want to speak, but at the same time you're afraid. And then you're ashamed of being afraid, so you just dissociate from that all in all and forget it ever existed. And we go back to the drawing board of what is it that would be acceptable for me to do? And you've been denying yourself for so long. You've been denying yourself for so long of what you truly want and love and naturally gravitate towards. And it's not your fault. We all do it. And we're just not being raised in a society where it's valued to be your own person and root for it, despite maybe the differences across other people. There's a lot of feelings going around. I'm sure you can feel it, of shame and repression and judgment from people that feel that way. And this is why you're seeing it and you feel that it's real. It's because that's the pattern that you're in. That's the emotion that you're pushing on yourself, and people are confirming that. People are showing you the way that you think about yourself, how hard you've been on yourself, how judgmental you've been on yourself. And it's not to say that that was completely bad, because it brought you to the point that you are right now. But before maybe adding more novelty to the person that you're becoming, it just sounds like a great idea to bring back the best of what you were. And this is why people want to go back to being kids, low-key. I don't think it's because they want to live their life over again. And if so, I mean, that's pretty sad, because they are in the process of living a life and they already want to reset it and restart it before even completing this one. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. People want to go back to being kids because we feel so present. We are so naive and we discover everything with such pureness. And this is the approach that I want you to have when you look back at everything that made you you. All these moments where you really needed to love yourself and show up for yourself, but you outsourced that. You waited for someone to show you. You were looking into many people that were never equipped to show you what you deserved, to tell you and display you your worth or what you can achieve, or to make you feel a way that you were always meant to feel. You have to forgive yourself for taking other people's perception of you as your own and prioritizing their perception over your own. Knowing that they will never walk a day into your shoes, they will never do anything for you. Take a deep breath in, because I know that what I'm saying is so precise yet so vague that you can perfectly put your own experience on my words. And you're almost feeling like right now I'm just reading you like a freaking book. But the reality is that we are just the same. And your experience is the experience of a lot of other people. And when you work on yourself and you learn to accept and love yourself and to bring back your own sense of power, you are not just healing yourself, you are healing the world. That's how we change the world. And I'm so proud of you for bringing back, for going back before going forward. And I think a good way to know if it's time to dive back into the past is when we just don't feel inspired about the future anymore. And we can't really tap into that. Or we are trying to cosplay an idea of what we think we should be, because we dismiss what we really know we have to be. We remove the importance of it because it seems like it's not important to other people. But guess what? It's not important to other people. But it's not sad, it's actually a blessing, because then you can fail, you can try again, you can have fun, and it does not matter what people say, because you will feel fulfilled by pouring into your own cup. When you don't move anything, you are doing so good, so good, so good, just like that, exactly. You are doing so good, so good, so good, so good, just like that, exactly. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. I am powerful. I am capable of anything that I want. Absolutely. What belongs to me will simply find me. Over and over and over and over and over again. I relax. I breathe deep. I breathe deep. Breathe in. I breathe deep. It's like a feather. It's like a feather on your skin, 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 on your skin. It's feather on your skin. My voice resonates with you. With you. Can you hear it? It brushes on you like a feather on your skin, 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 on your skin. A feather on your skin, on your skin, on your skin. Deep breath. Just relax, 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 just relax, just relax, just relax, just relax, relax. Lay back and prepare to sleep. 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 Prepare to sleep. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Everything is going according to plan. Everything is working out the way it should. Everything is going exactly how it's planned. Everything is going exactly how it's planned. As it should. Everything is going exactly as it should. Sleep well. Everything is going exactly as it exactly as it should. Everything is going exactly as it should. Everything is going exactly as it should. Everything is going exactly as it should. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe out, understand how fulfilling it is to believe in yourself, to give yourself a chance at receiving. And a lot of the time when you're the one that's used to giving, it feels uncomfortable at first. It's not the natural inclination in life. I commit to myself, which also means listening to my needs. I'm going to nap. I smile. I raise the vibration. I am lucky to grow through incomfort or discomfort. Right now I'm reading a book that I've been carrying with me for a couple years already. I think at first it was kind of a way to write some notes in art school, but with time it turned into a journal and then a palette. Like when you're painting, see what I'm holding right now? Yeah, the book was kind of that. I was using the pages to mix my paint. There is no good or bad in my personality. Everything is valid. And when I say there is no good or bad, it's just that how can you be hungry for more if you are there trying to quantify yourself instead of quantifying the personality and wondering, am I enough? Am I good enough? You just go for it with whatever you have to offer, and then life will show you what needs to be toned down and what needs to be brought up a notch. And to me, even that painting that I'm doing on video that you're watching was an expansion of that tiny canvas that was the same concept, same painting, but that just needed to be bigger. Nothing was wrong with the first canvas. It was just not taking the space that it needed to take. So sometimes we're stuck into fixing ourselves, wondering, fixing. I always was very hard on myself. Love and hate is so close. I can't believe nothing lasts forever. Being copied doesn't flatter me. I have no excessive anger to push on people. Emotions are worthy and okay. Being detached doesn't make you better than others. I don't really feel lonely. Everything is a circle. I learned from my mistakes, so I can't beat myself up for those anymore. I don't have time to be sad. Love is the most amazing feeling on earth. I wrote this poem, or this just journal entry, 4 times in this book. I thought that it was perhaps important. But I do remember when emotions became more of a natural thing for me. And it happened at a time where I couldn't escape them. So it felt like everything was collapsing. I felt lost. I felt like I was so in my ways that I couldn't really see things from other people's perspectives. And I was very immature, at that age too. I think that's what they mean when they say everything has to break down and collapse first for you to pick up the pieces again and come back to who you were always meant to be and what was always in you to begin. There's no good or bad in my personality, and I think that there's only elements that we amplify and that we become kind of defined by, and perhaps there are some parts that we dismiss. But when you come back to yourself, you'll understand why everything had to happen the way it did. Why you had to lose yourself many times to come back to yourself. and to come back stronger and better and with more acceptance and more love and more dignity. And I think dignity is the key word here. Thank you for guiding me through life. Even if it is often scary, I find comfort in change. And when I wrote that down, I don't know if I was feeling it. I mean, the thing with change and people that grow through change and uncomfortable situations is that in retrospect, after the fact, we understand how much we poured into our life mission and how much the changes that we made were major, and for a lot of people, extremely major. But when you are made to change and when you feel like you grow through change, when you are in a moment of change, even though you're doing the craziest thing ever, it never really feels like you're doing something hard or perhaps too far away from what feels comfortable to you on the moment. It's always in retrospect that it feels bigger than it was, and you look at yourself and you're saying like, wow, can't believe I did that, can't believe I was able to handle that. But on the moment, you never thought this way because it was always meant for you. You know what I mean? And that's how you know something is for you. On the moment, it may feel uncomfortable, but with time, it always feels like it was a bigger sacrifice or a bigger decision than it was on the present moment. That means that you changed. And you have to be proud of your past to look forward to the future and to invest in yourself in the present. Because if you're not proud of your past, and proud maybe is a big word, but at least accepting it though, and then you kind of build into feeling proud because it led you to where you're at. So you have no choice but to root for yourself though. But perhaps when you don't accept your past, you try to hide, run from emotions and parts of yourself and things that you used to judge about who you are. There's an amount of energy in the present that can never be used to its full potential, and you can never really feel hungry for more because you're still not able to let go of what was. How can you get more? How can you be deserving of more if you don't take care of what you already have? I'm looking through another journal, and my first entry of self-improvement, I want to say, even though at the time I didn't really know it was self-improvement, was in 2015, where I was saying, you know, I want to work out every weeknight and at least one night on the weekend. And then it's like dots with different points, and I was young. I'm still young, but the more experience you get in life, the more you realize that, oh, like you had to grow up very fast. And that's crazy that at this time in my life I was already focused on that. But yeah, if you grow up really fast, you learn to become more free and more or less like a kid again, because you never really had that experience. The first point was working out every night, right? And the second was not spending all my money and save. Giving a second chance to someone that's really close to me, like blood. Telling my parents that I love them more often. Being mindful of my friends and being present when I listen to them. Listening to myself and following my emotions. It is okay. Eating better, doing my studies well, and continuing to have good grades. Surprisingly, no matter what I was going through or how rebellious I would feel or whatever, I would still really have good grades. So, and that's not because I was gifted, it was really because I was still doing it, like studying and finding the time, never taking it for granted, like I literally wrote it down. Opening more to my mom, show more in my actions, cut junk food and snacks, drinking a lot of water, and take care of myself. I was a young teenager at that time in my life when I wrote that down. And the first time I found this list again, I was like, check. She was on the plot. She knew what was going on. And in this moment in my life, that's when I started really improving in my awareness journey. And even though you start your awareness journey and you start to level up in your life, there are still times where you're gonna get lost into it. And when you don't know how to dream anymore, and you don't know what more would be for you, and how to get inspired, and how to feel fulfilled, that's when you know there's something in your personality, in your core being, that has been left out, that hold the answer. It's all within yourself. You really do have a lot more potential than you think in terms of finding the answers. A lot more. Am I the only one that carries these journals? I've moved so many times in my life, but no matter what I give away or I get rid of or I donate, these journals will always stay with me. And we always say never look back and just look forward, but if you can't look forward anymore, if you don't have excitement for what's coming, then you must look back, because your present is telling you that there are answers that you've not really tapped in. And breathe that delicious air in your lungs. Take a deep breath in and out. Each time you take a breath, you may start to feel more and more and more and more relaxed and more relaxed and more relaxed. Your body may start to feel warm, 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 warm. And as you start to release control and let my voice be your thoughts, your brain feels so comfortable having to think about nothing. Nothing is on your mind but this delicious space in your mind, in your brain, that may allow you to now visualize and see and visualize and see. And see. You start to see a staircase in front of you. 9, you take a step. 8, you take another step. 7, you take another step. 6, you take another step. 5, you take another step. 4, you take another step. 3, you take another step. 2, you take another step. 1, you reach the door and you open. You open the door, and what is in front of you is the most relaxing and beautiful space you have ever seen in your life. And that sight may bring some feelings in you that are so good and relaxing. And these feelings that may start to arise in you are taking over your body. And as you walk around this space that is yours, you may start to feel some warmth in your chest and some appreciation in your heart. What is in front of you has a splendid view. Better than you could have ever imagined. You look around. Even the energy here is simply so good. You may feel inspired, creative, ready to go after your dreams. You can't believe that you are in your dream place. Finally, the feeling that you may feel is so intense. It intensifies. It intensifies. More. It is taking over your body. Right now. You walk past a mirror and you see yourself. You look so good. You had an amazing glow up. And as you look at yourself, you see how amazing you look. But also how great you feel about yourself.
You feel so great.
How proud of yourself you may feel for all of these accomplishments.
All of your accomplishments.
You take the stairs up to go grab your bag that is in your bedroom. And as you go up the stairs, you still can't believe that you finally did it.
You did it.
That it has already happened. That you made it. You are so excited for what you are about to do today.
You made it.
Walking here feels like the accomplishment of all of your hard work that you have put in all of these years.
You made it.
You get into your bedroom and
take a turn to your closet. It smells so fresh in here, like fresh laundry, lavender. So good. You appreciate how clean everything is. You love keeping your space clean because you always knew that you deserved a clean space with everything you wanted. Everything. You look at your bags and pick the one that you want to wear for today. You try it on. Look at yourself in the mirror. And you can feel a smile forming across your face, as if this moment just feels so right. You feel so sure. I'm so sure I was born for this. I knew I was born for this. I'm so glad that I can experience this. You feel the bag. The high quality material. It is so sturdy, beautiful. You take your keys, your wallet, put them in the bag, and you slowly make your way back down to the main floor. It smells so good around here. And as you reach the bottom of the staircase, you grab a glass of water that was left on the counter. And before taking a sip, you repeat in your head, I am about to make so much money today. Everything I want wants me too. I am so grateful for everything I am becoming. And as you whisper it in the water, you take a sip, put the glass down, and slowly make your way down to the garage. Step by step. You open the door to the garage. You look at your cars and pick which one you want for today. They all look so beautiful, shiny, brand new. And as you walk around one, you take the keys in your bag and open the doors. As you open the door, you get inside the car and smell the fresh scent of leather. Your hand glides over the wheel that is so soft, made with high quality material. You start the car, and the sound of the engine vibrates in your ears. You may start to feel so great because you are having so much fun in this game called life that you know you are meant to win. So much fun, so much fun, so much fun. Slowly roll out of the garage, closing the door, putting your favorite music on. You know exactly where you are going today. You know exactly where you are going to today. You know exactly where to go to achieve abundance today. You know exactly where to go to achieve abundance today. Abundance. You bring the volume of the music up and you hear the sweet sound resonating in your ears. You push a button down to open the windows. And you can feel the air slowly brushing through your face, through your hair. You feel incredible, incredible, incredible. The view in front of you is amazing, mesmerizing. You love seeing nature around you as you are going exactly where you need to be. You are going exactly where you need to be. You are going exactly where you need to be. Exactly. The air feels so good on your face. No doubt in your mind. 9. No doubt. The smell of leather in the car is so incredible. You are so sure. 8. So sure. The view is so relaxing. Getting to the back. 7. The back. You know you are about relaxing. Let me take care of that for you. I want to speak some words to you and play with your hair while you close your eyes and we listen to the ambient sounds of the night, the outdoors, together. Is that okay? Each time I'll play with your hair, or each time you hear a sound, or even my voice, I want you to fall into a deep state of relaxation, just like that. Good, good, good. Okay. You can tell me anything you want, as long as talking is relaxing for you. But there is nothing for you to think about. There's nothing for you to do. Just lay like that. Good. Very good. And enjoy and relax and enjoy and relax and enjoy and relax and relax and enjoy and relax and enjoy and relax. Wait. I think that you would actually like that. I don't know, it's a coconut lavender body oil. Well, I think you would really like that. Wait. Because if I'm gonna do a massage in your head, I think we need that. Let me just see your hair, how it will look. You already feel the difference now. Yeah, it's meant to relax you because it's lavender and coconut. Yeah. I love this oil. It's the best thing to put in your hair. Yeah, it's the best thing to put in your hair. Just relax. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Relax. Do you smell it? It smells so good. much noise at night, you know. Couldn't really tell. How was your day? Good. Good. How was your day? Good. I know. It gets repetitive sometimes. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's always different when you come home, though. Thank you for all the work that you do. It is really appreciated. I was waiting for you all day. I waited for you all day. I'm so glad you are here. 100%. It could be I'm so glad that you're here. Or I'm so glad that you are alive. But both would be true regardless. So. Just relax. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be alright. I know. But there will be better days. You will continue to reinvent yourself. That's a good question. You always have good questions. I don't think I have an answer for this one, even though I usually have an answer for everything. Right? If you don't have the answer right now, it's not because you're not fast enough at figuring it out. It's just that the timing is not right now. And I could tell you anything, but it won't change the fact that the timing is just not right now. You know what I mean? The timing is elsewhere. It's exciting to know that you will figure it out at the perfect time and at the perfect place. Place. Everything always works out for you. Everything always works out for you. And as you listen to my words, it is so easy to relax and let go. Like 1, 2, 3 to let go. 4, 5, 6, relax, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feels so easy to close your eyes. And let my voice travel inside your mind and your body, in your energy and your power. Allow each sound to relax you more. Each sound relaxes you more and more. You've been doing great. Deep down you know that this doesn't come as a surprise. You are always meant for more. You are always meant for more. You are always meant for more. And as you relax and let go, it feels so good to be you. Everyone sees how powerful you are. Everyone is inspired by you because you are inspired about yourself. Your mind is flowing in every direction, and the flow reaches corners of your mind that reveal new information to you. Each time you relax, you figure out more and more things about yourself. Each time you relax, you have many ideas coming to you. You are doing so good. You just keep going. Every time you try something new, you feel more and more confident. And right now, you deserve to relax. Let yourself breathe and ease into the state of pure bliss and relaxation that your body is in. The state of pure bliss and relaxation that your body is in. We trust you because you trust yourself. Because you know that nothing can stop you. You feel unstoppable. I think you already fell asleep.